Good day, I'm Carrie-Ann Smith and this is your GIS News for Monday, April 3. The National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, has received 6 new compactor trucks to improve its garbage collection capacity. The units, valued at $120.36 million, were handed over this morning by local government minister Desmond McKenzie. NSWMA's Executive Director Audley Gordon says Southern Parks and Markets, Western Parks and Markets, and the Northeastern Parks and Markets will receive 2 trucks each to assist their operations.
Our data shows us where we are most challenged, and we hope that while this will not solve their problem, it will go a far way to helping to resuscitate the regions and get the garbage collection schedule back on schedule.
The trucks are the first of 28, which Minister McKenzie says should be delivered to the NSWMA by the end of September.
This amount of trucks will still not be adequate, but at least will put the entity in a better position to respond to the needs of the country.
He also announced that the Jamaica Social Investment Fund may be donating another 4 trucks to the Solid Waste Agency. Thousands of sugar workers in Clarendon and St. Catherine are now benefiting from the reopened Money Musk Sugar Factory. Prime Minister Andrew Holness officially reopened the Clarendon-based factory on Friday. While reiterating that government's intervention in the factory's operation was a temporary measure, Mr. Holness said the resulting success could be used as a model to revive the industry. According to the Prime Minister, government's intervention has seen the implementation of effective management of the sugarcane sector's finances, the culture of the people, technology and energy.
Over time, we would love to see the sugar industry being managed in a cooperative way, but being privately run and administered. I know we have the capacity to do it. And this, and I'm going to use the term, Minister, this experiment shows that it can be done. Government must look to leave the long-lasting institutions that will permanently recover this industry and bring it to the heights that we know that it can be.
While addressing another function recently, the Prime Minister promised that the development of Falmouth was a priority for his administration. Mr. Holness was speaking at last week's groundbreaking for the 325-room Excellence Oyster Bay Hotel at Blue Waters, Trelawney. He asserted that the issues of public order, cleanliness and organization, which had been stifling the town's growth, must be addressed.
I'm hearing too many complaints, both from the cruise shipping sector of dissatisfaction. They can't go too far, or when they go into town, they have to go back on the ship because the place isn't ready. And I've talked plain and straight. We have to correct that. And I'm going to take a personal interest in ensuring that that is corrected.
Justice Minister Delroy Chuck says the National Identification System will be a huge game changer in the fight against crime. The system, for which legislation was recently tabled in Parliament, will assign each Jamaican an identity by biometrics, including fingerprint, eye color and DNA. Minister Chuck says this will greatly help the police in their investigations.
If at a crime scene you find fingerprints, you don't know whose fingerprints they belong to. When you ask the NIDS, National Identification System headquarters, can you help us? Whose fingerprints are these? The NIDS headquarters will be able to tell you who was there because the fingerprints will be available.
The Justice Minister says the national ID system should also be useful in helping banks and other entities to ascertain the true identity of individuals. He insists that persons should not be worried about privacy violation, as the records will be kept secret and will be used only for the intended purpose. Minister Chuck was addressing the recent 40th anniversary celebration of the Jamaica Constabulary Force Class of 1977. And finally, Dr. Peter Phillips has officially been appointed as the leader of the parliamentary opposition. He was sworn into office this morning by Governor General Sir Patrick Allen. Dr. Phillips, who is a former cabinet minister and member of parliament for East Central St. Andrew, succeeds former Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller. The new opposition leader says he is seized of the weighty constitutional responsibility of his new office and will execute those duties in the interests of the Jamaican people.
And that means that we will be vigorous in defending those needs of the people for good governance, for good laws, for relief from anything that is oppressive or deleterious to their well-being. I give you that pledge, not only on my own behalf, but on behalf of all my colleagues in the parliamentary opposition.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Carrie Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.